Welcome guys to another episode of the Survival Let's Play. And oh, what is this? Well, I've been working on the Nether Hub and voila, look what I've done. I've changed the whole pattern in here, and I've also added in some new features. One such feature is invisible fire. I don't know how I did this, but on this block right here there's invisible fire. How there's not even netherite below it. Like, I can just show you right here, there's not even netherite below it, and I don't know how it burns forever. But yeah, on this block here, yes, right here, there's invisible fire. Yes. But I've been doing a lot of work on the Nether Hub, getting concrete, placing it down, thinking about designs, and all that kind of stuff. So over here is some of the many different design choices I decided to make. I added in some prismarine down there along with some of the sea lanterns with iron trap doors along with a black background. I think it actually works pretty well considering that it contrasts, we all know that black contrasts white very well, two opposite colors. And up here I'm just gonna place like a floor on this level. I also have the black concrete walls in the back, and this side I opted to go for something different with the red concrete to the right. I should probably tell you to cover your eyes while I reveal this, but in the last episode I had some problems with building the Guardian farm as I died many times and I had to change course to build our villager trading hall. But over here, this is where all the guardians just come and die, and it's a simple design made by Silent Whisper. Yes, Silent Whisper. And I'll leave a link to his tutorial, but each one of these cells, even though the redstone is on, I don't understand why the redstone is on, but these things are still running, so I'm just going to update it real quick. I'll probably just fly up and flick the lever, but each one of these cells, there are 25 in all. Guardians spawn within them. When they spawn, the trident killers kill them. The XP gets funneled up here, as you can see the many tubes while I fly down. These tubes right here, and it journeys all the way up to that central pillar right to my right. I don't know why spiders spawn on here. Yeah, as you can see, the whole sea lantern spam, and mobs still spawn down here. I don't know why. I don't know where are the dark spots, but overall this farm is worth it. It's actually worth the effort. You get lots of drops. The only thing that I wish Guardian farms would produce would be squids as well, because insects for dark prismarine. And I just built this portal on the other side. It's not far from my nether hub. I'm going to build an ice road here. I still need a way to actually get more ice. So what do I mean by try and finish the nether hub? With the two things that I have in store for today, this will complete the nether hub. So what I have planned is to make a snowball farm. Yes, and I'm going to pop in my creative world very soon and show you guys what I have in store for the snowball farm. And I'm also going to do what's the name of it, a kelp farm for fuel, because I want to make all of this glass, and I thought I got rid of the vines. Why are they still here? I'm getting tired of these vines. But I want to make all of this see-through, hence the glass. So we're gonna have multiple ice boat systems running out, and I'm also gonna put in boat dispensers, but that's for another day. So this day is just a kelp farm and the snowball farm. So I actually designed it, and I'm going to just pop into the creative world right now and let you guys see what I designed. So here in my redstone testing world, I have what I'm going to build today. It's very small, and I don't think, even though you know everything is easier to build in creative, I don't think this would be very tough to build in survival. So what we have here, let's start here. This is a pulsar. It's going to send a pulse through these 2 points right here. Let me get a piston to demonstrate. It's going to send a pulse here, which is going to pulse that piston, and it will also send a pulse here and a pulse here as well. But we don't need that many points in which for this system to be pulsed. No, that's not the point of what we're doing. I'm just demonstrating the many points in which a pulse can be distributed from that place. But this, however, is the fastest way in which a piston can be pulsed on Bedrock Edition. Why do we need that? Up here is some snow golems and a structure block in which I just copied this design over here into here. But these snow golems are pushed into the block over here, and they will produce snow layers, and when pushed by a piston they turn into snowballs. Simple enough. And then they just fall into the stream and journey down here, in which a player would stand, which would be me here. And I plan to have water and also hoppers that run down and take the snowballs that have been converted into snow blocks into a storage system. So let me clear my inventory and demonstrate what's going to happen. So right here is not this lever. This lever right here will turn these farms on, and we'll invert these redstone torches, which will turn the farm on, and I will just start crafting. So let me just demonstrate that. Going into survival. Good. And flick this switch. They will start generating snowballs, which will drop down here, and I'll start picking them up, and then I just start crafting. Let me erase that. And since I have like it's kind of like a shift click resource pack, in which I just touch the arrow there and it converts everything that I have in my inventory into the appropriate craft. So this works with crafting tables and anything in which you just craft. So even my open inventory. So I'm just spamming the snow blocks over on the left side right here, and then I just alternate with the arrow. And this works very well in crafting. Instead of just touching one at a time. I don't think this is cheating or anything like that, because PC has it, so it's not like it doesn't exist within the game. It's just on Pocket Edition. They just decide to make things harder. So I'm just going to turn the farm off, since you got the general idea. And look, already we have, what's that, 3, 6, 9 stacks, and whoa, even more blocks. So I think you guys get the basic gist. So I'm just going to look for a spot to build this machine, and then just get to it. And on this bright and sunny day, I have the skeleton of what I've made. So right here, this entire farm will be controlled by this switch here. I'm planning to also have this switch over here to just control a smaller section of the farm. But up here is where all the cells are for where the golems should be. So inside this over here is two golems that I just placed in, just as like a quick setup, a quick test to see if everything will work properly. And of course it did. And I also have these cobblestone repeaters. They're kind of like the standard repeaters, but instead it's just a redstone torch, and the pistons will just push over the snow blocks into the water stream. I made sure not to have any gaps where the pistons are, and they'll all just run down into that block down there. So when they all fall into this gap, I plan to have a water stream that runs along this channel that I've dug out, that will go up into this dropper elevator that will distribute all the snow blocks inside the chest. So that's the basic gist of what I made. I'm going to tear this out right here, and I'm just going to get to you when I'm finished with everything here. And this right here is the completed snow block farm. So over here I have the storage with all the chests in which the snow blocks are kept, and right here is a hole where the snowballs will fall down onto this block here, and I just craft them. And I added a lever here for convenience, so when I just flip this, you see all the snow blocks falling. I'm just going to turn it off, but they come down at a decent pace. I craft them all, and then I throw them inside this water stream, and it runs into an item elevator which feeds them into the chests over here. And I've recently just moved them out and moved them towards the nether hub, where I'm just gonna finish that part of the project. We're in the tundra behind my villager house outpost, and this is not where I'm going to build the kelp farm. Actually, I figured that I've gone way too long inside this series and not have a proper place to call my home. I've just been squatting inside the villager houses, so what I'm finally gonna do is at least make the outlines of where I'm gonna stay. So I've decided that I'm gonna live in the tundra. In the tundra, the only mob that spawns here is this. What's the name of that mob again? The stray. Yes. So there won't be any creepers, any zombies to kill villagers or anything like that. Just these guys over here. And even though that seems like a good thing, no, it's not very good, because these guys shoot with slowness arrows, and that's annoying. But that's besides the point. I'm just gonna come here for the whole atmosphere and the white background, and I really like the snow, even though it doesn't snow where I live. So now I'm just gonna land and work out these borders and get right back. I just want to get in the sky so I can record. Thank you, finally. So I've done so many outlines of this place, and I'm having a few confusing thoughts. The thing is, I'm not really much of a builder, but this is a building game. It's a block game in which you build. So it's good to challenge yourself and do things. So let me explain what I have here. So right here is 4 chunks that I've lined out, and in these chunks I'm just gonna have a TNT grid that's just gonna blow this all the way to bedrock. I'm just gonna blow this all to bedrock. And then I'm going to place my permanent storage system down there. That's where I'm going to store all my permanent stuff within this castle. because I think if I'm going to build a castle, at least have something inside that's functional for me to use it. Only makes rational sense to me. But I'm here, I'm flying around, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna do. But up here, this is a few things that I've lined out. I want to build a tower here that might change in the future, but I want to build a tower here. Anytime when I see people building castles, they generally forget stuff like, I think a castle will have like outposts on the edge, like a tower to look over for, you know, the guards to see people coming to attack the castle. And over here, I'm gonna clear out this coarse fruit farm. It was just a little makeshift farm that I made just so I could get some coarse fruit. This here, I want this to be a garden. All of this is just in the planning stage, and things might change as more blocks get placed. I want to also clear this dirt mountain, or this dirt hill. And at the back, no, actually at the front, I want to build some towers here as well. I've never built a castle before, so it's more of a learning process for me. I want to build a tower here as well so that I can look out. And at the back, I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what I might build like a little fishing village right here so that, you know, the peasants that live within my castle can fish, earn a living. I'm gonna probably have to put like glowstone underneath the water as well so it melts the ice and it stay melt. And that's basically what I have in store, so I'm just going to continue that in the next episode. So I thank you all for watching, and it's been a wonderful time with everybody. So thank you all, and goodbye.